Good morning, guys. This is David from Busy Bee Farms, and today Matthew and we are going to try to start working on our lean-to that we're going to build down here off of our one of our buildings. And this is just going to be so that we can park the four-wheelers and the my mower underneath the shed. The kids have been parking their four-wheelers in the woodshed, but we're trying to get our wood done before duck season starts, and we need somewhere for them to park. So I saw the girls down here. Good morning, Miss Annabelle. And what is your name gonna be? Guys, tell us what you think that this other one's name's gonna be. What you suggest. Because we've got to give this other one a name. And yes, you're a good girl, aren't you? Yeah, you're looking for some lettuce this morning, aren't you? So these girls are very hyper. They jump around. The one will let us pick her up. The other one's still a little bit skittish of that. So tell us what you think that her name needs to be. So this is the building that we're going to build the lean-to off of, and I still gotta get it figured out. I'm just doing this out of my head. I don't have any plans or anything, but I'm planning on coming the first bend over of the roof up there. That's where I want to attach, and my metal to go underneath, so the rain that comes down will go out over the lean-to. And I'm going to be trying out this hat today. My mother-in-law bought us some of these. This is an Arctic cool hat. It's got like I don't know what you would call that, but it's got a deal on the inside. You get it wet, and it's supposed to keep you 20 degrees cooler than what it is outside. So I'm gonna be trying this hat out today and just see if it's something that I can wear and if it actually helps. So stay tuned as we try to get started on this. Some of this today might be like a time-lapse type video. I'm still learning how to do the editing software. I don't have a great editing software. I'm just using what comes with Windows 10. We have a big trip coming up here soon, and sorry about that if the sun was in your eyes. We have a big trip coming up that next weekend, and I hope you guys will stay tuned to see that. But I'm hoping that when we make that trip that we'll be able to see what a large YouTube channel does to what type of equipment he's using and what type of editing software. I hope that I'll be able to see that. So guys, stick with us as we start going through this. We're going to be moving some stuff around and getting set up to go, and then we'll be right back. So guys, my original plan was we were going to put the roof up at the first bend up there, but I got to looking at how much that was going to take away from our covered space down here, So I've made it a decision. I'm going to change my plan. Of course, like I told you, this is just in my head. I just kind of am building it as I go. But we're going to come from where the roof ends, and that's where we're going to make our lean-to start. That's still going to give me about 9.5 foot of clearance. I think that will be enough clearance to get the four-wheelers and stuff like that in there without anybody hitting their heads or anything like that. And that gives me an extra, I think it was 2 foot out here of covered space. So I'd rather have the covered space than the height. So we've marked out where our posts are going to go here, and we're going to get started. Hopefully you won't fall over right there. I do have an electrical line buried underneath here, somewhere right in line where this post needs to go, so hopefully we're not gonna find it. I dug down a little bit with a shovel because it's not deep. I dug down about 6 inches and I didn't find it, so hopefully we're going to be able to get this post in without finding my electrical line that goes to my building here. Find me that black bar, Matthew. I do have an auger that goes on the tractor, but it's a pain in the rootin' tootin' to get it put on. So for just 3 posts, I can dig them by hand. Bust that up a little bit. Okay guys, so we have finished doing the framing portion of it. We've got 3 posts 8 foot apart, so this is going to be a 16-foot lean-to, and it's about 15.6 or so off. So we've put 2x3s in between our 2x10, and this one's a 2x6 because this board was split, so I went ahead and ripped it long ways to get the split part out, and then that put us 1 board short. So we went and bought another 2x6, and these 2x3s are there just to be our framing in between our braces, in between our joists. So we put like a header board across the edge of the building, just underneath. By us dropping it down from that roof line to this one, that did drop our roof down. My tractor will not fit underneath here, but the intent of this was to build it for the four-wheelers and the mower. So that will actually keep me from parking my tractor in here to make this just for those two. And I think that with it being 16 foot long, there's going to be plenty enough room. A 16 by 16, that's plenty enough room to get the four-wheeler in here and that kind of stuff. So that's our update. We're probably going to go ahead and call this for today. I told you guys that I was trying out this Arctic Cool hat. It seemed to do a pretty good job. I ended up having to cut the string off. It kept getting wrapped around my neck, so I didn't like that. So I just cut the string off. It doesn't stay wet as long as what you would want it to keep you cool. It did help keep you cooler than what you normally would be. It's been really hot here today. It got up to 98, I believe. And we've had a lot of rain, so the humidity is still real high. We're in Middle Tennessee, so you know it stays real humid here anyways. But this hat did help. I don't know what my mother-in-law paid for it, but I would say that it would be good. I can tell you it did keep the sun off my face and my neck. So normally when I'm doing this type of thing, I'll be sunburned by the end of the day, and I don't feel that way around my neck. So it did help with that for sure. What about yours, Olivia? Now Olivia is wearing the ball cap style Arctic Cool hat. It's the same type of hat, only it doesn't have the big brim. What did you think about the hat?
It's still a little damp.
It's still a little wet, damp.
I think it worked. Did it keep your head cool?
Did it keep you cooler? So would you recommend it? All right, there you got it. The seal of approval of a 12-year-old. So guys, we appreciate you coming and checking out our channel and watching us as we start the building process of the lean-to. And we're probably going to go and get cleaned up. Might do a little bit of mowing this afternoon. Not really sure what the rest of the day has in store. But we're going to go ahead and call this video for today, and we'll pick back up. So if you've not subscribed, hit the subscribe button before you leave. Share it with your friends, and come back and see us. Take care. God bless.